stopped playing right after John Marsh. Still, honestly, I feel like for some people, a lot of people I've talked to officially do that view to honor that ending. And first person point of view will be the primary way I play this game. I'll just have to feel it out.
Frontier are full of rival gangs and outlaws.
The thing that I thought was missing for me was better graphics. Awesome.
And see critical or fatal points.
I grew up Catholic, so not being able to get a different outcome than someone else who's playing the game, I'm wondering at the end of the day will it still fall under
the countryside.
Watson died. I was just expressing that I was annoyed that he died. I know that you play as, I beat the game. You play as his son. I just found out this came out, the official.
For you and your experience is defined.
Numero dos. I wanted to take a moment to clear a couple things up from the last. Your character here, Red Dead Redemption being one of them, easily committed the most time. She phrased it was, you can see critical and going under the same main plot points, or will the plot points be in your past of being an outlaw? But here, you know, you just get to be the bad guys, which is cool. For me, I want to be an outlaw. I want to be a bad guy, and I know in the first shout out Patreon, we got TV show reactions, Q&As.
Hunters will track you down.
That's my favorite, hurting. It's my favorite. Sure, and be on the run. Before I ever played Red Dead, how it was pitched to me.
The result is a world that is deep, teeming with
Red Dead Redemption. That was actually really cool to learn. You know, you call Red Dead had a linear storyline that it had to follow. Here, does that mean you can get a totally different, whole bunch of goodies? Would love to have you become a patron object today. Because it took me a long while to decide me, because I feel like the route that everyone thought this game was
adventures and experience
entirely different. Your reward tier. If you're watching this video, can you please check this plotline? I love it because there was so educated me on that feeling of, man, went through all that. And wrong, buddy. He has been a reaction that I did. I didn't watch the video for an ending than someone else who's playing the game. Well, you get too much time playing poker. Wanted Red Dead Redemption 2 for quite some time. They don't just keep churning these out, you know? It's like make a great game. Very much frustrating. John Marston! In fact, you could feel the gore. I really love it. But anyway, before I wrap this video up, I was in a rush as I was going to movie fights. Apparently I said something that part, or I just did not realize you could do it beforehand. Oh, I was never good at that, even.
And people, Red Dead Redemption 2 is full of things to do.
That came out of any other one. Wanted to clear that up. Secondly, I wanted to thank you to everyone who, depending on KO. The only thing that I thought was, that's a lot of great reasons to be mature, am I right? A patron for about a week, maybe a week and a half at this point. You're so adorable, Lohit. It's a prequel. Finding out it's a prequel actually really
in stages.
How so?
You to slow time.
Some logwood. Hey.
Choose what to wear, ride, eat, and it's up to you. The game in first person.
Whoa, really? Liam Neeson. Great things revealed here, man. In terms of just story-wise, I know I'm gonna get crap for saying it, might actually enhance it. And they did touch on it in the last gameplay trailer. You know, something part 2, you think it's a continuation. You don't think it's a prequel. They're so much better.
Has consequences, and people will remember.
Nation! Cool, and I did not go.
No, you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner.
Rated by that. My kitty cat named Copper. In a few more years developing another great game.
Which guns to carry? Shave, bathe, or don't?
So much stories and references and mystery to what the man named Lohit Banerjee. Sorry if I'm supposed to, you are stuck with doing that. It took me a little while to pick up on handling the controls there, how you choose to go about handling things. And I also gotta say too, the attention to detail. Yeah. A lot of crap beforehand, so I'm sorry. I'm excited to watch this.
Actions. Son of a bitch. You can also experience
prequel, hearing that this is the gang that's constantly being talked about and referenced in the first. Hello, reject.
Whether tracking known outlaws or investigating a crime scene.
Lord have mercy.
I did love this game. You really escape your day. Shout out to a man. that way I can... Poker, I wasted its weight.
Taking a show. Chase down bounties. Fight a duel.
Out looking at it here, you know, and I wanted to give a patron the detail of specific points you could actually hit. I think the way she's...
With Red Dead Redemption 2,
Now we got that out of the way. Let's talk.
that you discover naturally.
Hey, hold it right there.
As you move fluidly from
Here for money.
a store, burgle a house, or go loan sharking. Life and very
Oh. You finish the game that I...
that seamlessly blends story.
And check us out. Pick up on the marking system. This is much more what I want the game to be. Yeah. And that's in a game that's so about being immersed into the open world. I feel like that gang life was when John Marston was a part of that crew. And now we get to explore and be a part of that adventure. Subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification.
While others are more personal.
Come on.
Game, there's so much of that sense of identity of can you trying to get a hold of it. I like that enhancement level to go into first person point of view. That looks really cool. Cut up. He was very much satisfied with fatal points of your enemies, which is for the JTE Screen Junkies about this.
How's that score you stole off us? Which
With action.
Arthur, let's go, quick.
Request whatever video you're requesting must definitely do and put up on YouTube. Handwritten thank you letter and
Are large-scale heists.
was originally going to go down was you just play as John Marston's son, and then
Rob a train. Passerby or a coat.
cool. I like how you have the option to do that as opposed. Gore is
The
increased.
system has been expanded and will progress
Was there playing the game too? Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. But it still doesn't take.
and a lot more.
Nice, dude. The graphs. Now, I'm shouting you out because I don't know you at all, Lohit. A shout out, of course. Go on a Wikipedia at the end. He gets his revenge. But that's Red and Copper. And you know who else is named Copper? How like your choices and consequences will affect the outcome of pronouncing your name wrong of your tail. I'm wondering how much that'll really do that because at the end of the day, the first game then spent. Nice. Oh, dude. Easy game to get addicted to for sure, but there was that missing element for. You're so adorable, Lohit. I don't know if that's in the game, which rub the banks and everything. I like the enhancements of the Deadeye shot, of the more attention. It's about Rockstar and how they handle their games a lot of the time is they don't just keep dishing this out like people.
If you're feeling brave enough.
Whew.
Paint targets.
When you could. There you go.
In this rapidly civilizing world, lawmen are cunning from one moment to another. Stunning views. An exploration with choice, all under the constant threat of danger.
But my end of the bargain is amplifying my level of guilt. I looked up your name. This says it's part of the game. And that was it. But the thing I respect, take away the fact that when he died, I still had that so much better the
Rockstar Games has
graphics.
set out to create its most.
Now he's dead. Because let a bunch of people.
You can get into raucous altercations
Sanskrit name for boys meaning.
of your enemies.
Oh, cool!
When you use it is up to you. You can.
It was fun, and I still really loved it. Gameplay trailer numero dos for Red Dead Redemption. But I like the idea of feeling even more immersed in this world because I don't know if.
By the choices and decisions you make for Arthur.
Thank you, sir.
You can, of course,
And then I find out that you're playing as a good guy.
or you can simply go off and explore alone.
Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment.
Real life, I'm great. I had to wait till I got to that mission with the really old cowboy guy. It's Grand Theft Auto, but in the Wild West. People to believe that I didn't actually. You're free. You're free, Lohit. Your messages on Patreon. So hop into this, shall we? Contribution. That ain't a problem. But.
Gentlemen, you all know
Whoa! I only got back into gaming again this year. I've really been taking my time. The game, it was very easy.
do?
Arthur can undertake a wide array of nefarious activities with his fellow gang members.
But can properly honor the rewards here. I mean, we appreciate the contribution. We'll accept the I've messaged you a couple of times now in the past 2 weeks.
Hold up a
Oh, dude, that's
We
crazy.
are taking the world with new cinematic cameras for some
Be a page or something to find that out.
ambitious open world experience to date. It is an epic tale of outlaw life.
He felt that vengeance come on, and I want the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually a last one. Just even, and I don't know if. See, this is you, Low Heat. This is you right here, Low Heat. It's one of the higher reward tiers. Basically, that comes with patron video
Get a price on your head and jump. Arthur must always be prepared to defend himself against whatever is thrown.
I've made it just a casual hobby. I've only beat about 4 games this year. They got right here. The graphics here are so much better than when people are getting shot and everything. You can feel the impact.
I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. Easy getting fame these days since you do not need any talent. People try to take me down, but too bad there ain't no repellent. Divide myself count by 10, it'll get the IQ of all my viewers. Of all my viewers who are too retarded to watch real YouTubers. My vids contain of adding a little fucking cam screen, which 10-year-olds enjoy cause they don't have their own opinion. They're stupid and my minions got me over 1 million. This is the age of YouTube, no talent equals millions. Getting paid, get paid for nothing. If you're watching this right now, just turn on your cam. All you need is a fake smile to get them views and get all this money. Thank God that the world's retarded. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. It's so amazing you can grow up people's content. Lazy life, I got it like this my fucking job, bitch. Resume on fleek, on your salary in 1 week, cunt. And it's not only me, cunt. No, there's 100 more cunts. Yeah, all I do is lay back, react to trending topics. Still I'm the trending topic. Then react to my own vids and get 1 million more hits. Thank the Lord I got rich by all these stupid kids. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy,